if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too. And
She is the reason. According to Barbie, she is the reason people are watching the WNBA. She is the reason that people are paying $16 to watch the Chicago Bravado play the Phoenix Masculines later today. What a matchup! The Bravado.
She called herself the reason we watch the WNBA, but now, Angel Reese isn't just snubbed. She's humiliated. Voted one of the worst players in the league, and left out of the All-Star Game. What happened to the Bayou Barbie?
The cap of caps. For the better part of 2 years, maybe even 3 years, the mainstream media has been trying to convince us that Angel Reese is a huge star. Some in the media even do investigative journalism and claim that Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA because she leads the league in followers on social media, along with missed layups and a complete lack of athleticism.
Angel Reese walked into the WNBA with fireworks, headlines, magazine covers, even Met Gala invites. But her stats told a different story: missed layups, bloopers, and fan disappointment. This is a tale of hype, backlash, and one superstar's emotional unraveling on the biggest stage in women's basketball.
One reason why Mr. Dennis Rodman never got the backlash that Miss Angel Reese is getting, because there is no athlete in the history of sports that have come into a professional league and proclaimed themselves to be the best or to be the reason why people are watching this league now. No athlete has ever done that. Not even which we know that is the reason why we watch the WNBA. But you never hear Caitlin Clark say, "I am the reason why we are watching the WNBA." LeBron James came into the league. You know what they nicknamed him? They nicknamed him the King. He didn't give himself that nickname. They proclaimed him to be the next one. And what's crazy is in the beginning of LeBron James' career, they said he was too nice. They said he wasn't cocky enough. There's a thing that we love about great athletes. It's called humility. It's a modest or low view of one's importance.
In her first pro season, Angel Reese hasn't just underperformed, she's imploded. Her averages? A triple single. Her defense? More interpretive dance than dominance.
Garbage. Golly. Man, Angel Reese with a triple single, 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. She was a minus 25. She was 1 for 1 from the field, and it was a 3-pointer. She shot 100% from the field. She made a 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Terrible game. Minus 25. Man, the Sky, bro, I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all like the punching bag between the Sky and the Connecticut Sun.
So when the All-Star votes came in, fans weren't surprised. Shocked? No. Vindicated? Absolutely.
Now, guys, y'all saw what happened with Angel Reese. It took her 36 minutes to get it. And as soon as she got it, all these records, right? And why can't I celebrate it? The night before, she was just crashing out on social media, talking about all the fans who hate her. Hate her because she cute. Hate her because of her rebound. And then what got to her was the whole me bounds thing, where people are saying that most of her rebounds come off of her shots. Y'all, if y'all watch this channel, y'all have probably seen, you know, her social media take on that night before the game.
The silence after that snub? Louder than her stat line.
In simple, you'll get a response. And what's this response I get? Let's go through this together like it was in real time. Angel Reese said people watch the WNBA to see her play. Today is a perfect example of why people don't watch the WNBA at all. Okay, so already this is not trending good. Caitlin Clark is out. Angel Reese is playing. Tickets for the game, $3. Okay, that's a joke they run on the Clippers a lot of times. That doesn't really get to me. Angel Reese pulling up the games like it's New York Fashion Week. Oh, this is what she wore to the game. Not mad at that. Everybody has seen Debo Samuel show up to games and play well, and also not play so well. So I'm still a little torn. I don't know what happened. Then I see this, leaving with 4 points and 2 rebounds.
In college, Angel was electric, a walking headline. But unlike LeBron, who let his game speak, Angel spoke before the game ever did.
Angel Reese needs to be better at basketball. I'm not talking about as a person. I'm not talking about as a podcaster. I'm not talking about at the Met Gala. She needs to be a better player if we want this rivalry to be able to have some staying power. She had a very, very busy offseason. But at this moment, it does not seem like the offseason involved a lot of Mikan drills of left-handed layups. Right now, Angel Reese, she is a wildly famous rebound.
Compare that to Caitlin Clark, hacked, fouled, and shoved, yet delivering night after night without claiming the crown.
So even though everybody might think you're the greatest, everybody might be so excited about your performance, you scored 40 points, you come into the press conference, you're like, I guess the shots were just falling for me. Not, oh, I'm the best and none of these motherfuckers can guard me, because they respect the game and they respect the players. The reason so many people don't like Angel Reese is because she's self-proclaiming herself to be something that she has not done yet. She said, I am the reason why people are watching the WNBA, but it's not true. What's crazy is her fans don't even watch her game.
The greats earn their flowers. Angel brought hers to the garden and forgot to plant seeds.
Now, for the wildly overrated and shockingly underrated Angel Reese. I saw on X, formerly Twitter, the other day that Angel Reese was getting bombarded with criticism for her sorry performance in Chicago's 79-52 home loss to Caitlin Clark's Fever without the injured Caitlin Clark. Ah, man. Angel wound up with a grand total of 4 points on 2 out of 7. Didn't shoot a single free throw. Although she did have 12 rebounds, her average, which does lead the league. But a couple of times Angel drove it and flung up just these wild shots from 3 or 4 feet that missed the rim by, 3 or 4 feet.
The night before a key game, Reese was busy, but not in the gym.
She was online,
clapping back, accusing fans of hating her for being cute.
Angel Reese. What happened to the Angel Reese fan base? Have y'all truly abandoned Angel Reese? Is the star shining? Does the star shine dimming on Angel Reese now? Have her own people just left her? Have they forgotten her? Do they no longer love her? I mean, you know, she celebrates mediocrity with the me-bound thing that she thinks that she's just gonna so randomly get. I know people all thought that was brilliant and so forth. She can make whatever t-shirts she wants. You do know that patents are not just trademarks are not just given. They take 12 to 18 months for approval, and half of them are rejected.
The public didn't hold back. The word me-bounds trended. And that night, for points, 2 boards, a walk of shame.
So it was literally a case of, Angel Reese got in by coaches. So the only players that I would assume are going to get in on, based on that is, I think it'll probably be, I think Caitlin will, obviously. Caitlin will get in. And I think it's to pick the starters, I think. So I think it'll be Caitlin, it'll be Fee, it'll be Aaliyah, it'll be Aja, it'll be Stewie, it'll be Paige. Angel Reese is 13th in All-Star voting, lads. She is 13th in All-Star voting.
This wasn't her first brush with controversy. The Caitlin Clark stare down, the taunts, the shade thrown at other players. And each time, media ran to defend her.
Had lost its new point guard, the great Courtney Vandersloot, to just an awful knee injury. She tore her ACL. That was in the first quarter. That took the life out of the home team and took the quarterback out of the offense. But still, Angel looked pretty sorry, as she often does. Just being honest. I mean, as a post player, shooting a lot of point-blank shots at the rim, last year Angel made only 39% of her shots. Which ranked 50th of 55 players.
And now the backlash is growing louder. Her social following? Sky high. But votes? Rock bottom.
You made some comments about Angel Reese.
Yeah.
You called her garbage compared to Caitlin Clark.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I love black people. Mwah, 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 mwah.
but I think sometimes we do play the race card too much. This ain't racial. This is about sports. This is about athletic ability. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at Caitlin Clark's game, who's very reminiscent of a Steph Curry based on her range and shooting the three, plus everything else she does. And then you look at Angel Reese. Stop it.
What could have been the WNBA's greatest rivalry is now a lopsided affair. Clark is the chess master. Reese looks like she's buffering. Even fans who wanted this rivalry are now asking, where's the fire? The hunger? The results? Angel's fans response? Who wanted this rivalry Defiance. Are now asking, no apology. Where's the fire? No the reflection. Hunger? The just results. Vibes. But confidence without production is like trash talk without buckets. This story isn't over. Angel has the chance to flip the script. Every great career begins with a stumble, but only the legends get up. Will she rise? Or will the All-Star SNUB be her defining moment? The WNBA is growing fast, but hype doesn't build legacies, performance does. And if Angel Reese truly wants to be the face of the league, it's time to show up. Not just for the cameras, but for the game. She called herself the reason we watch women's basketball. But today, the world is watching for a different reason. Snubbed. Humiliated. Branded by fans as the worst player in the WNBA, Angel Reese is snapping back. But is it too late to rewrite the narrative? Angel Reese entered the league with fireworks. But when the All-Star votes came in, she didn't even crack the top 10. Fans weren't stunned. They were relieved. The myth had burst. The headlines praised her confidence. But confidence without performance is just noise. Angel claimed the spotlight before earning it. The night before a crucial game, Angel was in a different arena, the internet, lashing out at fans, accusing them of hating her because she's cute. Fans mocked her new term. Analysts tore her apart. And then, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Her highlights? A blooper reel of bricks, wild shots, and confused positioning. Coaches reach for stress balls. Fans shield their eyes. And still, she insists she's the face of the league. Angel has positioned herself as the villain and the victim. She threw the pie, then screamed, "Look what they did to me." This was supposed to be a rivalry, but Caitlin is playing chess. Angel? She looks like she's still learning the rules.